Hola mis serenitas, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Chiquita Serenita, and today we're going to be doing a review on the Sigma Beauty times Disney's The Little Mermaid. I bought not the whole collection. I literally bought just the palette, the lip glosses, and then both the blush and the highlighter. I'm missing the brush set, which hopefully I will buy it. I'm waiting for literally like a sale or something, and then I'll buy it up because I did like it. Out of the collections that they have from Disney, I have the Alice in Wonderland one. I have the Cinderella one. I do not have the Beauty and the Beast because my dumb butt didn't snag it up as soon as it launched. I decided to wait, and in the end I missed out. So I missed out, and I hate myself for it. I'm like, why did I even wait? I listened, just people always telling me, you should just wait for a sale. Don't pay full price. Don't pay full price. And I don't know. I just waited, and I shouldn't have waited because I knew that once these type of things sell out from Sigma Beauty, they don't really restock them. I think I only saw them do it once with the Cinderella one, and that was it. And then once it's sold out, you guys, it's not coming back. So if you missed out on the blush, the highlighter, the palette, whatever it is, the only ones that really stick around are the brush sets. The brush sets never seem to sell out because they're not exactly cheap. None of their makeup and stuff is cheap. I know the brushes for just the bag and the brush set, it's like what? I think I saw it last at 80 around there, $80. And it's like a 3-piece brush set with I think it's 3 or 4 brushes with the bag. And the bag is cute. Like I said, I have the Alice in Wonderland one, and I have the Cinderella one. Both are cute, but it's expensive. And I wouldn't really recommend it unless you're like me and you like to collect stuff. Other than that, don't bother with it, But this one, I just could not say no. I'm a huge Disney freak. Like, I grew up watching Disney movies religiously. And when The Little Mermaid came out, by far, like, out of all the princesses, she's one of my top ones. One of my most favorite, apart from Cinderella. I love Jasmine, Aladdin. I love that one too. Beauty and the Beast, I did like it, but it was not up there. Not as much as she was. She was definitely one of my favorite ones. In the bag, it has the colors in here. It's a very, very pretty palette, you guys. I will be doing some swatches for you guys towards the end of the video. Right now, I'm going to start talking about the other stuff. So I'm going to start talking about the lipsticks, which come in this. It's like a 3 little piece, you want to call it that. It is one has a lip cream, and then there's a coral lip oil and a sunset lip oil. So you guys can see that. It's cute. I don't have any on my lips because if you guys have watched my videos before in the past, I do lip swatches on every single, if it comes with the lip kit and I bought the lip kit, I will do lip swatches for you guys. So I'm going to do that for you guys right now, and then I'll tell you guys what it looks like, what it feels like or whatever. You guys are just going to see me put one on, and you'll see me go like this, and that's it. And then get that product out of the way, and then we'll talk about the next product, okay? So let's start with the lip swatches, and then you guys will come back and see me give my overall thoughts of all 3 lip products, okay? Okay, you guys, so I'm back. Obviously, I still have the last color that I put on. I'm letting you guys know as of now, like, this ain't it for me. I know this color, personally, this cream, lip cream, it's the only lip cream in that 3-piece little kit. This is going to look gorgeous on someone lighter than me. I don't like it for myself. I feel like right now it's still, my lips are tingly because obviously I had to do 3 lip swatches. Doing lip swatches, taking off and putting on, my lips are kind of like tingly right now. But it's very hydrating. It's not sticky at all. It's very comfortable. I don't like the freaking color. with a lip liner, maybe it won't be so bad. Right now, I don't trust the color. I feel like I have no idea if it's going to dry matte or anything. I don't even think it indicates anything on the actual... It just says it's a limited edition set, natural lip cream. That's all it says. I'm assuming because it says cream, that means it's not matte. It's not going to dry down. It's just going to stay there. Definitely, I just don't like it for myself. That's just me. It's not a bad color. It's just two-tone darker. Like a two-tone darker. That's a pretty pink. If they would have made it a little bit darker than that. Like, I mean, Little Mermaid has a dark pink on her lips, right? Her lips are more like this color. Why? Why this? I don't get it. Heck, if you would have made it more of a mauvey tone, I would have been over it too. Because this is between a pink and a mauve, but it's too light. I feel like I have butthole lips. And I and I say that with all the love in the world. If you like this color, I am not judging you. It's just for myself. I don't like this shade. I'm going to add a lip liner right now just to see what it looks like. Because right now, this ain't it. This thing that weirded me out, this is sunset, right? It's a sunset right there. It looks more like a white, but this is it right here. This one's super cool if you like those trio, duochrome type of shades because it has this shift. It's a very light pink, but then it has these hot pink, almost purple, really bright glitters in there. And it has like this little shift, so when you're moving your lips, you see all those little bright pink come out and shift on your lips. It's really cool. This one was my favorite, I think, because this one, even though, and it's a pretty color, look at that. I like how it says the Little Mermaid. Let me turn it on for you guys. The Little Mermaid right here. All three of those have that, the Little Mermaid, and they have Sigma Beauty on there. This is a very, very pretty shade. Super cute. Does not show up on my lips. I don't think any of them are meant to do, they're honestly meant to just be toppers. Just like, you know, ColourPop's lip oils, obviously. They're very nice on the lips. They're cute. I like the packaging. It's kind of chunky. The Doofa applicator, though, you guys, I wasn't crazy about it. I don't know, it reminds me of those big-ass, thick Doofa applicators. I just don't enjoy those type. I like the thinner ones. I have these ones that are, like, more tapered on top, and they're very flexible, so when you put it on, it just glides on your lips. Those are the type of Doofa applicators I like. These ones are fat and freaking ugly. I don't like them. It's like every time I put it in, look. the noise of that. Oh, I don't know why. It's just, I'm crazy. It's just a Virgo thing in me. I don't like that. And this one. Look at this color. Let me give you guys some little hand swatches for you guys so you guys can see. Let me do that in the back of my hand real quick for you guys. So I'm going to start with the lightest one, which is supposed to be that sunset shade. And then, yeah, the plop, plop. That's all it sounds like. Jesus. So this is the sunset one. I don't know why in the packaging they make it look like it's white for some reason, but it's not white at all. And they don't have any color, like barely. If you're looking at it in front in real life, and it's like to yourself, you're going to see that it obviously has color on there. But like from far away or right now on the camera, you can't see anything. You barely see like a tint, maybe a droplet of color. That's about it. And that's what I'm saying, like. Now, as far as recommending this, I'm going to say get it if you want it. I feel like it's really unnecessary. See that little tinge of color on the second one? That would look so cute. I think on my lips it's just different because I have pigmented lips. So my lips are all dark on the edges and in the middle it's kind of like, you know, a lighter tan color. But my lips naturally look light brown all the time. And I've had people tell me, like, oh, my God, what lipstick are you wearing? Like, dude, I ain't wearing no lipstick. This is the color of my lips. And some people have told me, oh, well, if you want, you know, you could put some, what do they call it? They wanted me to put some kind of color concealer on top. So if I put like sort of what you do with your eyelids, put a lip primer. They go, if you put a white primer on your lips, you're gonna get the actual color of this shade. And I was like, I don't want to do that. When did you hear me say I hate my pigmented lips? I never said that. I never said that. I love my lips. I like the natural brown color it has. Why would I want to get rid of that? I even had someone offer their services to basically, you know, they use a laser and they depigmentize your lips. I don't know how to say that. They like use a laser and they get rid of all the black spots and then your lips become this natural pink tone. I'm like, you know, if it's your thing, it's your thing. But I was like, no, I don't want that. I'm fine with my lips. I don't know. I think it's just weird when you get approached and you get told stuff like that. I guess everybody each your own. Look how cute that looks though, right? That's a... God dang it. It's a pretty lip cream. It just doesn't look like that on me. What the heck? Yeah, I'm just going to blame it on my pigmented lips. If it looks different, it's still going. It's still soft. It's still like very hydrating, gliding. Oh my God, it's not. It's a cream. It's not a matte. Let's move on to the highlighter and the blush so we can get that out of the way, okay? Next, we have both of these products right here. One is a blush. One is a highlighter. They come like this. Super cute packaging. I have to say the only thing that I didn't like about these products is that the size. I know size shouldn't matter. But in this case, I was so bothered by it when I first like received it, opened it up, and I was like, what is this? People were saying it's so cute all over social media. It's so cute. I love it. I love it. I don't love it. I feel robbed. This is such little product for the amount that they're charging me. This is like, now I don't want nobody to misunderstand me, right? Sigma is Sigma Beauty, obviously. I get that. But this is basically the size of an eyeshadow pan. Probably not, I'm exaggerating. It's not the size. It's bigger than that, but still, like, for the amount of product I'm getting, the size of this thing, like, look at this. This is a regular compact. This is from the School of Good and Evil. This was from a cheap brand. I can't remember. But compared to this, and this was like, what, $4 or $5 when I first bought it. And this thing is like $25, $27. I don't think it's worth the money, honestly. I feel like I got robbed for what I'm paying. The size of this mirror is bigger than the product of this, what I got inside here. Now, is it cute? I'm not contesting that. It's super freaking cute. Look at this. It's cute. It's lightweight. I love the pearlesqueness of this. Like, it's iridescent. Sigma Beauty. In the back, it says blush. And it says True Love. When you open it up, the mirror is covered. This one isn't covered because I uncovered it. And just look at that. Ariel and her man right there carrying her. I am not complaining that. What I'm complaining about is the size of this. It's like as small as the palm of your hand. It should have been this size at least, I think. I can get a grip around it like this. This one I can hold it pretty much and cover it with my entire hand. That's how small it is. I feel like for $25, $27, that's around the... I'll probably list the price down here. This is not worth that much. I would have paid for that for this size, not this size. You guys get what I'm saying? Like, that's not my only complaint. Now, the shade is gorgeous. It's a gorgeous shade. I used Sigma Beauty's, this is an F40. I got this from their Christmas collection, and I used that today. This is the blush that I'm wearing on my cheeks right now, you guys. I'm using this blush. I used it today. Now the color's freaking pretty. It's pretty. It's like a light shade. I think for someone of my skin tone, it works. For someone darker than me, I don't really recommend it. I feel like it will kind of show up, but it's not like one of those colors where you can build it to more intensity. It's more of those colors that it just shows up, and this is as dark as it's gonna get. That's as dark as it's gonna get. And that's why I said I don't really recommend it for someone darker than me. I would love to see how this product looks on someone darker than me. If you guys know a YouTuber that did a review on it, I want to see it. Because I haven't seen any. I've only seen it on people who are my skin tone or lighter. So I don't know. The next highlighter one right here. This is the highlighter. I did not like this highlighter. And there's a ton of people saying the highlighter is so cute. Oh my god. I don't like it. Now this mirror is covered. They have like a little film. I didn't uncover it. But look at that cuteness right there. That's the Disneyland castle, if you guys don't know. I think it's originally Sleeping Beauty's castle, if I'm not mistaken. And like I said, everything is cute. The amount of product sucks. I don't like this shade. I am wearing it, and you guys, I don't even think you can even see it. You can't see that thing. I have it right here, too. I put it right there. It's this, it's like a multi-chrome type of thing. Iridescent type of shade. It's like pink. It's got this white. It looks white, but when you put it on, it has more of like a pink shift to it. That's why I don't like it. I don't like those pink shifts. I feel like if you sort of love those type of alien shifts, I don't know, pink, purple shifts, then you're probably going to like this one. But I prefer a more blinding highlight, sort of like a metallic glaringness, but not like this. This is more of like a shimmer type of highlighter with a lot of micro glitters. It has micro glitters in there. I can see them when I'm like moving, but I don't like it. And I feel like it got lost after a while because I put some over here too, like right here and right here, and I don't see it anymore. So where did it go? I don't know. I could put some more on right here, but you guys see that you can barely see that it's on. Maybe it might be my skin tone. I don't know. I feel like on my skin tone, it doesn't really complement my skin tone because it has that little pink undertone to it. And then I'm looking at person, it looks more grayish on my skin tone right now. I think it's just my skin tone. It might not look good on me. But yeah, I don't recommend the highlighter. I really recommend the blush. If you're my skin tone lighter, if you're darker than me and you still want to get it on, you know, who am I to tell you what to do with your life, you know? Real quick, I'm going to give you guys some swatches on the back of my hand. And just so you guys can see, this True Love one is so cute. I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. Ooh, this one's like, yeah, this one's like super light. I think I went over it at least 3-4 times. And then you have the highlighter, which is, what did they call the highlighter one? Seashell. Ah, that makes sense. Why would they call it? See, like, oh god, I don't like it. I do not like this highlighter. And so many people like go all crazy. I think that's why my friend tells me, Sarah, you're going to do a review on it. And she just keeps telling me, like, on me, Sarah, do a review, Sarah, do a review. Because so many people get these collections for free. And she said, and I feel like they're hyping it up more than what it actually is. And the second I got it in the mail, I messaged her and I said, don't get this. I said, they're robbing us. And she started laughing. And the packaging is cute. Look at each one comes like this. Powdered blush. It's cute. I think it's cute. So definitely, I recommend the blush. I don't recommend the highlighter, but that's really, it's up to you if you want to buy it or not. You know, who am I to tell you? I'm nobody. I'm a big fat nobody like everybody else in this world. let's move on to the palette and the swatches, okay? Okay, so now we're moving on to the palette. The palette, when you take it out of the packaging, it comes like this. Very pretty packaging. I forgot to mention that. I really, really like the packaging. And this is the back, and it has all of the names of the shades. I feel like this one has been like thinner and smaller. Yeah, because my other one, my Alice in Wonderland, and then my Cinderella palette are very similar to the size of the other palettes that they have, like the Untamed palette and the Cor de Rosa. It's the same size. This one seems to be like longer and thinner, slicker, if you want to call it that. It's a very sleek design. I feel like this one, when I saw it, I was like, okay, that's different, because usually the ones are thicker. The cardboard is thicker on the other ones. They look very similar to the rest of their line, like I said. This one was just different to me. When you open it up, the mirror isn't covered, which something that normally I don't think they do that. I think they normally have it covered. And then this is what it's covered. It's covered with, this is gorgeous, you guys. It says The Little Mermaid. I love that they add these. They add this in pretty much all of their palettes. And when you take it out, this is what it comes like. I think the ones, you can still see the little indentations on the ones that are still there, but like you can't see it on the green one no more. Only on the shades that I did use, they had little like designs on them. I didn't, you can't see them anymore. I think you can still see it on this one. This was my inner corner highlight. I believe that one, what is that one? I don't think you can see it anymore. But I know this one right here is Trident's, his little spear thing. The Loverboy has Eric in the middle with like a heart. That are actually how he looked like, when Ursula was showing her the little picture of him. That's what it looks like. That was my transition shade today. And then 8 Days, what was that? Oh, it's a seashell. That looks like the seashell that Ursula carries on her neck. And then this one, I use this as my outer area right here. That has one of the fishes that are singing under the sea. The one's like, ah. It was the one that was like screaming towards the end. That one's funny. I don't know what that was, you guys. I think it was actually Ariel. Yeah, because you can see Ariel, her little fin right here, her tail. It don't look like Ariel no more. I can tell you guys straight off the bat. But that one, I'm not sure what that was. It's called Seagull though, so I'm assuming it was like some kind of ship or something. It looks kind of like a ship. Everything else, this is Ursula. This one that says Dark Magic, that's Ursula. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like her body. That's pretty much it. I kind of bummed that I didn't use Treasure Trove today, only because I know that's like a duochrome. It's like a purple blue shift. I know people have been using it in their videos, and I just didn't go for that. I was going for like something green because of my shirt, like green. And I did use one of their duochrome. This one's right here. This is called Swimming. This one is, it looks green, but when you put it on, it's like this green, blue, brown type of shifting. So right here in this area, I have this one that's called A Beautiful Voice right there. And then right here in this outer area, I have this one. And then in the outer, towards the outside, I have this. My inner corner highlights this one. This is what you see right here. And I think that's pretty much it. So, and then I did use Loverboy. Obviously, I showed you guys I used this one as my transition shades. And I'll show you guys, this is what I did today. I did do a TikTok video. So if you guys follow me on TikTok or here on YouTube, you will see a video of that. The pearls are from like the same as the rhinestones, because there's one rhinestone right here. All Amazon, okay? I ordered all of them off of Amazon. I don't know if you guys want, I could link it in the little box down below, but other than that, they're on Amazon. They're really easy to find. And then this right here, this was made from Kaleidos. They have these gel liners, and they're like duochrome gel liners. So I have like, I think they came out with their Night of Creation collection. There was like 6 of them, and I bought 4 of them. So, and I used them, and I have it in my waterline as well. It's like a duochrome green type of blue shade. Very, very pretty. Those are gorgeous. I do recommend those gel liners. They look so freaking pretty in the waterline, on your eye, wherever you want to use it. And then, of course, you guys already know I have the highlighter and the blush on. So let's just go to the swatches now. If you guys seen my videos in the past, you guys know I start right here in the corner and I go straight across each of the lines until we get to the end of this palette, okay? So the first shade is called Seagull, and it is like a duochrome. It looks kind of white, a little yellow, but when you put it on, it has this yellow green type of shift. Very, very pretty. Definitely, I recommend as either inner corner highlight or a topper, not as an overall shade, because it's just not, it's not solid enough. You guys understand? It's more like a topper, like a shimmery topper. I mean, it's nice. As the inner corner highlight, look how intense that is. That is so freaking pretty on the eye. It's just, I feel like on its own, it wouldn't stand out as much. Next, you have Soft Shell. Soft Shell is a very in-your-face type of orange bronze. Very buttery, you guys. Like, literally, this is 2 swatches right here. And just look how intense that is. I did use that one right here, and it just showed up. It just in your face type of thing. When I put it on there, at first I was like, whoa. I didn't want anybody to say, dang, those things don't go together. But they look really, really, it looks nice on the eye. I mean, it's here. It does sort of die down a little bit because in the beginning, it was like more intense. But still, it's there. The orange, you can see it on my eye. Now we have Loverboy, and this is the one that I said that I used as my, it is my transition shade. It's a very light shade, you guys. It did show up on my eye. Obviously, I use a primer, so it's going to show up, but look at that. So it's very light. Transition shade still worked for me. I feel like on someone darker, it's not going to work at all because it's just that light. It's not dark enough. But for someone darker, I feel like Sea King would be the best option for a transition shade anyways. I was gonna go for Sea King at first, but I was like, I think I'm a safe bet with Loverboy, and I left it at Loverboy. Jumping Jellyfish is this gorgeous purple. Oh my god. I know so many people did a look using this shade, and I wanted to use it so bad, but for the sake of like kind of mixing it up and not creating the same thing as everybody else, I kind of left it alone. But y'all, look at that. Tell me it's not beautiful. This has a shift between a purple and the green. It is so buttery soft. It's ridiculous. That's how freaking, I don't think you guys can grasp the beauty of this, because I'm looking at it in the viewfinder and in person, and it's so glaring. It just got this glare in your face type of, oh my god, blindness, right? It's beautiful. I'm wearing that next time. 3 Days is this very pretty lavender matte. I die for this one. This one's such a gorgeous. Ooh, and it's soft. Pigmented too. I wasn't expecting it to be that pigmented. I literally gave it, it was good by the second swatch, but I gave it 3 swatches. But look at that. Perfect lilac lavender shade, whatever you want to call it. Treasure Trove. This is another one. God, I'm gonna like, oh my god, it's so pretty. I can't get around it. It's just so pretty. This is another duochrome too. They did such a good job on this dang palette. Oh my god. This is like a purple blue shift. Oh, I just want to... Oh. It's so pretty. I don't think you guys can see it, but it's got a purple blue shift thing going on. It's very dark. I would totally love to create a look with these 3 plus the one that's next, which is, it's called Dark Magic, and that has the little Ursula indentation on it, because it's just a very pretty dark purple matte. And I feel like these 4 shades together, creating a look with these 4 shades, chef's kiss. Now that one's kind of coming out patchy, isn't it? Let me see. It might just be the swatch though. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to tell you guys because I didn't use that one today, but look at all 4 of those together. Come on, tell me that wouldn't look cute. That would look so cute. In the next row, we have Sing, and Sing is just like a light peachy shimmer. It looks like between a pink and a peach, but it's a shimmer. So definitely, I haven't been saying this is shimmer, 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 but shimmer, I think it goes without saying, but you know, just in case somebody tells me, Sarah, you haven't been saying what they're at. That's such a pretty shade. I would totally wear that if I was going for something more on the neutral end. I could totally see myself using that with the one that I used for my transition today, which is a light brown, and then maybe using the next one, Sea King, as like an outer corner smoking type of eye, and I would still use this one right here to like combine it. That would be a neutral look in here. So next you have Sea King. This is a brown matte with glitter in it. I'm not crazy about the glitter. If you guys seen my videos for a while now, you guys know that I'm not fond of the glitters because the glitters tend to fall out, and in the end it's kind of pointless to me, but it is a pretty shade. Look at, and surprisingly enough, I still have glitter in there. There's still some glitter on that, so that's actually, that's a really good for it to hold in there and not fly around everywhere like it normally does with me. That's surprising. Scroll. This is such a gorgeous gold. I'm glad that they added it in there because I like gold colors. It's kind of like all over the place in the end because I looked at it and I was like, I wanted to use that one today instead of the orange one that I went for. And I was like, that's just a random shade. No, don't you guys think? Because we have like neutral on this, purple and blue, and then all of a sudden just boom. Just let's throw gold in there somewhere. Let's shake it up, you know? I don't know. It was kind of weirded me out for a bit. I was like, okay, that's a random gold there. What? I'm not hating it. It's cute. And then next we have Beautiful Voice, which I said that I used today. I didn't expect this to be as pigmented as it was when I was adding it to my eye as I was doing my video, my TikTok video, and I first added it on my eye. I was like, oh, okay, you know. I don't know what I was expecting because it is a shimmer. I didn't think it was going to be that pigmented. So when I put it on, I was like, oh, that's a green. Okay, I'm not hating you. It's a very pretty green, though. It's like an apple green. Not like a, you know, obviously like an actual apple green, but I would call it apple green. But in reality, it's probably like a bush green, grass green. Then we have Swimming, which is that duochrome I told you guys about. It does look green in the palette. It looks greenish, you know. You put like, oh my god, it looks green, right? But then you do the swatch and look, it's not green at all. It's more like a green, blue, brown thing going on, but still it's a very pretty shade. And then now we have Deep Blue Sea. And this is just a teal blue matte. I didn't have any problems with this one. And it is a buildable intensity. And then last, I love that they added this one. It's called Villainous. Ooh. Hold up. Is that a matte? That doesn't feel like a matte. It's a black. I love that they added this black. Now it is coming up patchy. It doesn't feel like a matte, or is it cream? It doesn't feel like, I feel like a cream almost, but I'm guessing it's a matte. And it is patchy because I'm trying to like basically put it in there. Hopefully it doesn't perform. Look at, that's patchy up the butt, but I don't know how it would perform on the eye. I was actually loving the fact that they added that black because in the case of like the neutral shades, like the ones that I was saying earlier, you know, right here, I was like, you have that black to darken it up in the corner. But now that I'm looking that it's patchy, oh, you know what? if it's just one shade that turned out to be a flop in the entire palette, I'm good with that. Because I have so many palettes that I could easily find another black to compensate for that mess right there. But I wouldn't know because I didn't use that shade today. So hopefully if one of you guys gets to try it out and it's not a bad shade, it just swatched bad, then let me know. Because I'm interested. Right now, that doesn't give me a lot of hope, okay? And those are all the shades in this palette. Hopefully, I was able to help you guys make the decision, figure it out if you guys want the palette for yourself. I recommend it. I don't recommend waiting. I would love to tell you guys to wait for a sale, but the reality is that this is in collaborations with Sigma Beauty. Once they sell out, they don't restock at all. That has been my experience. Now, if you want to risk it and wait, do it. My recommendation is you snag up the palette. The blush is good. The lips, if you want them. The brushes, I'm still planning on getting the brushes. I don't even have them, and I want to get them because they're that pretty. But to everybody, you know, to each their own. If you don't want to get it, don't get anything. I honestly like the palette. I like the theme. I'm a huge fan of Disney, especially The Little Mermaid. So I had to have it. But if there's like, you know, obviously that's a takeaway. Everything else I loved. And I'm a freaking color girl. So I love that they added those little neutral things in there. But at the same time, obviously this is not your palette if you don't like color. There's a ton of people. I know a ton of people who are still neutral girlies. They will not go for anything color. But I'm like, you know what? I started off with neutrals. But then eventually I started adding colors. And I was very much one of those type of one lid color person. My entire lid was pink. My entire lid was blue or green. You know, whatever I was wearing that day, whatever I was feeling that day, that's what the color would go. And then it wasn't until like when I started my YouTube channel that I started really getting into makeup. And then that's when I would have 4 or 5 colors on my eye. But I don't regret it because I love adding all that color on there. I like trying out these different color combinations. Like, wow, look how pretty it came out today, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified each and every time I upload a new video. And until next time, stay warm, stay blessed, and stay magical. Bye, you guys.